It's dock. There's other docks around here, common docks that are these little plants. The burdock makes these burrs, these little flowers. Let's just check it out. This one's not quite there. It's sending up little shoots. I think it's about to flower, but it doesn't have any. Okay. Hmm. 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 Slightly bitter. Not at all. Pretty chewy. Not too chewy. It's kind of that it's woolly. A little woolly, not quite scratchy like the comfrey. It's like a little woollier, but not as soft as the lamb's ear, kind of somewhere in between. Little tiny hairs, kind of. But less like hairs, more like wool. They call it woolly. Anyway, and it's got these hollow stems and stuff. Usually those are edible. The new shoots and leaves and stems and immature flowers. Even not want to eat the burrs when the seeds are when they're done. Wow. Cool. So that. Rainbows. Nice. It's a genus of biennial plants from Europe and Asia, the burdock. It does really well around here. It's grown kind of like a wild weed. And for us, it's a weed. It's one of those, it's a weed, but it's highly medicinal and used as food. You know, mostly Asia is really into it. I think they call it gobo. And a lot of times it's the roots, but the shoots and stuff, they're good too. I guess a lot of times that's stir-fried in Asia. And a lot of times it's sold around here, or sometimes you can find it at co-op and stuff. But it's... a lot of times the bigger ones aren't as good. You'll see they have a core in the middle, and they're best to use the first year. In the second year, a lot of the medicinal stuff turns to, is it starch or something? It gets all woody on the inside and isn't as good. This is a good food though on the macrobiotic diet, and I guess helps promote digestive health and like helps you create good enzymes or bacteria and whatever it is, microflora stuff. So that's cool. The bees are all about it. It's a good one to have just for the pollinators. They really like the flowers, and then those flowers will turn into these burrs that are actually what inspired Velcro. Those burrs will get stuck to birds and stuff and sometimes kill them. And Greenlight says he got in a fight with a woman. They were throwing them at each other and got them all in their hair and beard, and he had to shave. So, just saying, be careful of those. They're not too spiky or anything, but they will get tangled up and inspired Velcro. So it's pretty cool. It's the Articum lapa is the greater burdock is the one generally used, And people say it's good for things like blood purification, detoxification, digestive tonic, liver tonic, skin imbalance, nutritive tonic, blood builder, tonic to the liver, lymph, kidneys, and overall detox. Helpful for chronic toxicity and infection, arthritis, gout, reoccurring infection, acne, skin disease, diaphoretic. It's a galactagogue and increases lactation, but recommended to avoid during pregnancy. It has that really strong taste. It's recommended too that if it's too strong, I think you pre-soak it, probably blanch it, kind of pre-soak it and rinse that to make it easier. But wow, that's a lot of cool stuff that it does. And so for something that's often, for us, that's just a weed out here. And sometimes you gotta pull it like a weed because it's big and it'll get all over the place and some other things. But it's a really good one to have. It is a cool one. I guess we've never done it, but Greenlight was always imagining building a raised bed, kind of a box. Or maybe he has done it before. And you build the box and grow it for a year, and then you just break the box apart and the roots fall out. It's easier than digging them out of the ground. But you really want to do that. I think it's like a spring to fall kind of thing if you save some seeds in the fall when you're making them. And pretty nice. It's a nice big leaf that we were kind of using for plates for a minute. I'm thinking like banana leaves. There's possible allergy things for people with lactone allergies from sap, I guess, in it. As a plate, it might be alright. It was for me. In Turkish Anatolia, it was believed to ward off the evil eye. So that's cool. Yeah, possible lactones. Cool. If you got allergies to that, probably don't be eating the above ground part. But otherwise, it's not too bad. I kind of didn't realize that till lately. I've always known the root was good, but not so much the rest of it. So that's good to know. And a nice weed to have growing around. I guess we did that. Thank you.